everybody. I wanted to talk to you something a little bit different today, and it is about sort of the picture behind me here, financial strength. This has many, many meanings, and it can be applied clear across the board of life, not just about finances itself. But I was actually listening to an Audible book, and it was quite interesting. And they said, well, do you even know where you are financially? If you haven't seen a financial planner, well, we don't always need to see a financial planner, but we do need to know how much is coming in and how much is coming out each month, each year, et cetera, et cetera. What are the bills? Are we actually gaining each month, each year, or are we on maybe a steady downhill slide? So again, I wanted to just put this little presentation together. I've just put together a small spreadsheet just to sort of visualize things, and I'll share that on Facebook and probably elsewhere. But it is kind of a good little picture to put together to say, look, we got to pay the mortgage, we got to pay the rent, we got to pay our gas and electric. These are not even questions. But we do have disposable income. Usually there is something that is disposable that then we say, I'm going to buy concert tickets, I'm going to go out for 10 meals in a month, goodness knows what, holidays. What else could we spend our extra money on? And are we just doing that without thinking of, well, basically our long-term goal and objectives? What do you need in the long term? Some people take the same old holiday every year. You go to the beach, you've got the pub there, you've got all the same foods that you're eating. And strangely enough, I tend to talk to people in airports, and I came across this elderly couple. And they were older than me, so they're elderly. Anyway, and they said, you know what? The only vacation that they actually remember, something special about the vacation, was when they took the Alaskan cruise trip. They said it's the only one that had anything that was unique and special about it. And it was the gentleman talking, and he said, every other trip was really, they got the beach, they got the water, they got the pool, and they got the drinks and the cocktails. That was it. He says, but they're absolutely just nondescript. I thought, oh, is that interesting? So planning our life is, kind of important, and we do need a break. We do need a holiday. Where are we spending our money? Do we know where we're spending our money and what it's going towards? Could it be spent more wisely? And maybe if you spent in the earlier years or saved the money, spent it on maybe better investments. Of course, I do coaching on trading stocks, options, futures, and currencies as well, including day trading. But, again, if we focused a little bit more on that, how much would you have in such a very short period of time? And then come mid years, maybe in your 30s and 40s, you'd have more than enough money to go anywhere and do anything you want. Some of the trips and excursions I want to take are really still global. I have seen probably about half the world, but I do want to see the other half still, surprisingly. So there's a few things that I haven't seen yet. So, I'm glad that I have opportunities. I've got different passive income streams, some that are a little bit more active than others, but they're not the old JOB. And I really hate using the old expression because I know it's certainly been abused by a lot of the promoters. JOB, for the job just over broke. And, coming out of the pandemic, we're seeing people that are now being laid off. They're quitting their jobs, and they haven't even got 2 months worth of rent. That's scary. And it should scare us, really, to be honest, or it should scare them that they don't have any savings or they don't have any backup plans. So we got to know where we are. Let's start with that first. Do some housework. If you want any assistance or just to discuss, chat about different things, maybe some opportunities that you're looking at, feel free to private message me on whichever platform we're on and that I'm on, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Wish you all the best. Good luck. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.